You don't even know what God is. You don't even know what religion is. People who speak about religion. Oh, religion's bad. Define religion. Can you? Can you even define what you claim to hate? Well, well, what it should be is a group of people who get together to better themselves. Oh, you mean like Freemasons? Oh, I'm not a Freemason, but I at least, understand that organized groups of people trying to effect morality for a mutual cause, that's a religion. You know what? Technically, Americanism is a religion. Patriotism is a religion. The existence of a nation state that is by the people and for the people is a religion. Freemasonry is a religion, just like Catholicism is a religion. Christianity, not a religion. Islam, that's a religion. That is a organized social hierarchy, a system of laws, okay? Old Testament law, that's a religion. Okay? Christianity is not a religion. Christianity can be co-opted by religions. A religion can claim to have Christian values, just like a nation can claim to have Christian values. But when a religion says that you're not supposed to have a rabbi or a father who is on this earth, for you only have one Father, who is your heavenly Father. And when it says, render unto Caesar's what's Caesar's, don't have a religious reason for not paying your taxes. And the argument, if logically put, should be made that really what Jesus did was anti-religious. Okay, because what you think of, what people who bash religion think of when they think of as organized religion is the money changers. Okay? But you want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to be like Jesus, but hate religion and lump Christianity in together with those religions. Well, guess what? It's because of people like you that nobody gives a fuck in general anymore. Okay? And it's because of misrepresentation of Christianity that the world is falling apart. And I want people to know that the truth is the only way to save the world. Deception is what's destroying it. Okay? Deception about Christianity in particular has completely and utterly doomed humanity. Try to figure out how, if the truth of Christianity was preserved, these things might have been prevented. How the lack of preservation of true Christian knowledge is what caused them. Oh, you mean if everybody was being real Christians, they would all just be good people and everybody would get along and the world would be fixed? Oh yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. That is exactly the case. And there is no other form of philosophy that can let everybody else have their cake and eat it too, okay? And it's not a religion. It's not a religion, okay? It's just the fact that God exists and he's not an asshole. Okay? Oh, well, what do you mean by that, Sean? Oh, listen, I'll teach you, baby birds. You see, what you have is simply monotheism extrapolated scientifically. If you were to extrapolate scientifically the concept of God's existence on the presumptionary hypothesis that God did in fact exist, what you would come up with is in fact Christianity. And I don't mean starting from the Old Testament and coming, the apple in the Garden of Eden. You don't need all that, okay? These are interesting stories that have a lot of meaning, okay? But it's not about religion, because it's not a bunch of people who got a idea together and decided to put those ideas forward. It's not a group of people trying to better themselves and making it up as they go along. It was a group of people who met God. Oh, well, let's compare, say, a religion like Islam to a religion like Freemasonry. See, one is a totalitarian theocracy, okay? And the other is actually a secret society built around preventing totalitarian theocracies, okay? But it is actually an opposing force to the Illuminati, okay? The Illuminati is an anti-religious force, okay? They are Satanists, okay? And that's what an atheist really is someone who's anti-God, okay? It's a Satanist. You can't deny creation and still have love in you. You can't think that the world came from chaos and expect anything better of yourselves. And that's the thing. So you have a bunch of religions that want to put one person, one race, one group of people above other people. Okay. And you have a couple of religions that are simply not practical in modern society. Okay. That are not conducive to technology at all. Okay. But there's one religion you can have your computers and your cars, and you can accept the blessings of this planet without taking them for granted, without abusing them. There's one faith, there's one religion, there's one system of beliefs that works for this. It's Christianity. Now, one thing I do like to take pride in is how trolled I am as a spiritual leader. Okay, see, 2,000 years ago, immediately after I left, the Antichrists came. The false prophets came. And where my family had not traveled much over the past, 20 years before, this guy named Cephas, Kaifa, the Rock, and another guy named Saul, okay, who's Paul. These were reincarnated ancients. One was pride and one was deceit. And they were given the charge of the two false witnesses. Okay? And, is there an easy way to tell the difference between true witnesses and false witnesses? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do they represent the God of love? Or do they represent the God of control and domineering? And you can find that these days. You can use that insight to spot any false prophet, any false teacher. Anyone who is obsessed with what you've done wrong or what you shouldn't be doing, okay, and isn't concerned themselves of what they can do for other people, that's not a Christian. That's a false prophet.